Hello and welcome to my update video about VeChain. Again, heavily requested by some of you guys. So we're going to take a look at VeChain. This is the chart from the last video, and you can see again, we did come into this target area, and I had a few comments today that if we go down, it's not a target area. Yes, of course it is. Yeah, you know, these yellow areas that I show you, these are the ideal target areas as per the Elliott wave method for a certain wave. Okay, so Elliott wave, the method gives us, if, for example, if you are finishing here a wave 3, right, and they give you the perfect target, the ideal target for a wave 4, if we hit that target, then it is very likely that we are continuing as per the wave count, and then we can predict very well the next moves. If we overshoot, if we don't hit the level, if we go into another direction, whatever, then we have to rethink the count and have to reapply another count. In this case, we have come down too far. So we have to redo the count. And I can tell you already, this will be a very, very low price. That will be the outcome of that. So my initial idea of this wave count was that we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up here, an ABC coming, which would have indicated that we come up once more in a wave B here into this target area. Now I think we were starting to do that, but then with the latest Bitcoin drop, this invalidated that pattern and we now have to reapply a pattern. I thought I would use this video to show you how to do these things, you know, and how my thought process is, just to give you an idea, help you a little bit with understanding the waves and really give you an idea of where we are, because this can become, I promise you that, this can become a really, really interesting, price level that we can then start to go into. So if I take out this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right, and I don't think we need that channel here anymore, and I remain for now on this. Oh no, you know what, I go to the daily chart, can zoom out a little bit more, and we can clearly see that this here definitely was an impulse to the upside, right? This was a clear impulse here to the upside. So to keep it simple, I will now assume that this here was a larger wave 1, yeah, and that we are now, one second, so basically take all of that out. So basically by assuming that's a larger wave 1, that's an impulse. So I already will put up here a 1, yeah, just to really give you an idea here. Let's give that a 1, just to keep it simple here. Now we are coming down then very clearly in an impulse to the downside, which means we've changed the trend from an uptrend to a downtrend. So what we can see then, the next step would be that we have to go down in an impulsive move. So what you do have is after basically after this move to the upside, you get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the downside, right? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again will consist of A, B's and C's, you know, smaller wave counts. You have got the waves within waves. And just to keep it simple, I will just show you my thought process here. So in my view, this was a wave A here. What we then had is a wave B here to the upside, a wave C to the downside, and then also again, because this is a 3-part move, so for the A, B, C is 3 waves here to the downside. But what we can also see is another 3-part move, right? So we get here, we continue basically with another wave A, and this looks simple, but it takes so much time to learn this. Honestly, I can promise you that. That's why not many people use Elliott waves, because it is so complex, and you need a lot of experience with that as well. But I don't want to. I want to encourage you. You know, if you find it interesting, learn it, because it is very, very rewarding. So anyway, ABC, ABC. Okay. So also, if we have this ABC to the downside, this would have formed part of a larger wave A. So after coming up here in a wave 1, we come down in a larger wave A, because after an impulsive move to the upside here, to the wave 1. So you would have had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here somewhere to the 1, creating a larger wave 1. You will get a 3-wave move to the downside, A, B, and you can probably see what's coming already. Get a wave C, which will come lower than the wave A. There you go. I think that's where we're going to land, somewhere down there. And this wave C, well, this A, large B, large C, forms that wave 2 correction after that wave 1. Now the question is, where is the target area for this wave 2? Now we can use the fib levels for that, and I will have to zoom out, then reapply the fibs, go from the low here to the beginning of that wave 1 to the low of the wave 2, and then we can give you here good retracement levels. So let me just apply that. I just apply it here and then I will readjust it. So going from the low all the way to the high, and to be honest, which level I choose down here doesn't really matter too much in the grand scheme of things, because I will pick that low here at 1.18 cent, because it wouldn't make a great difference. The levels here are very, very low. So what we then get is a perfect target level for that move. Normally in a wave 2 you come down very far. Yeah, so from a wave 1 to a wave 2 you come down very far, which would indicate that we would come ideally into this range here between the 0.887 fib level at 3.3 cents to the 6.1, 6.2 cent level, which is the 0.786 fib level. So again, I will highlight this as a target from where then we will turn around, and I would use this target area as buying area. And to be honest, we're not far away from that. We are not far away from it. Just at 7 cents, we were at the low. We're not far away from that. And because since then we haven't seen an impulsive move to the upside or any sort of impulse here, I would expect that we come down once more below that. Key support level here is at 8.1 cent. Yeah, you've got that key support level at 8.1 cent, which is that previous low here. We're just slightly above that. So I would expect that this gets broken to the downside. That's my personal expectation. It's a key support here. If we break that, then these are the key levels. And I will add some buy orders here on Discord for everybody who's a channel member to check out. Every silver and gold member get access to Telegram and Discord, where I put some buy and sell orders in. But this would indicate that the correction that actually started after that huge wave 1 has not been completed yet. Yeah, it has not been completed yet. So I would expect us to get into this area. Very low prices. That's a good news, very good target area to buy, an informed decision, good buying area here before we then can build a new structure here to the upside, and that really can take us then to new all-time highs. But it looks like that we have not completed this overall correction, that we have to do that, and that we're only just doing this, and this is a classical A, B, C correction. Typical, you need that final sell-off before we can finally go up. And that is also why VeChain struggled so much throughout the year. It struggled so much throughout the year, and again, only really since I started to apply the Elliott wave count to a VeChain, because I don't do this for every crypto. It is a lot of work. And I was fairly bullish on VeChain, as you remember, throughout the year. But as soon as we start to apply here the Elliott wave count, we come to a completely different conclusion. And I think this is much more accurate than any technical analysis can give you, because no technical analysis can predict price moves in a way as the Elliott wave method can do. Technical analysis can only tell you, you've got your indicators, and we can use them together with, we can use indicators like the RSI and the MACD together with the Elliott wave method. But overall, if you just use trend lines and so on, and the fibs, you need to use the whole package, which basically the Elliott wave method gives you. But that's just my view. It's just one important toolkit to have, and that's, I believe, where we are. So we have to, every VeChain holder has to expect further price drops, in my view, which means be mentally prepared for that. Again, the questions always come up: should I then sell now? Should I buy back lower? Honestly, that's up to you. I don't give financial advice. I will not answer any of these questions if you should sell now and buy back lower. Do it if you think so. I can only tell you what I see in the charts. If you think that makes sense, you can come to your own conclusions, make your own decisions, but I'm not going to tell you if you should buy or sell. That's not I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not allowed to do it. And personally, I don't sell. What I use these levels for is just to buy and to add to my portfolio. And then there will be selling positions or sell orders somewhere higher. And yeah, we will get to that at some point. But first of all, we need to get into this target area from where we can then turn around. And again, you can see how this all works together now with my expectation for Bitcoin. Bitcoin drop expected. A lot of the altcoins which are in the similar pattern are now going to follow this. So yeah, that's my view. Hope you liked the update video about VeChain. Sorry for the bad news, but actually good news, because this will be a great buying area in my view, where we can add some more, or at least I will add some more. Again, no financial advice. So yeah, hopefully you liked the video. Thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Bye bye.